welcome back to yet another video where we are going to be going over some great premier roles today. Let's start off this week really great by diving into these roles for every single tier level. If you don't know what I mean by tier level, that just means that I'll be going over some higher level roles that require more experience, and we'll be diving into lower tier roles that are completely entry level. So make sure you stay tuned. I have something for everyone, and we are going to be going over this great premier company, which is Marriott. If you don't know what or who Marriott is, they are a national and internationally known hotel business. All right. They have hotels all over the place, really aesthetic hotels and really luxury. All right. So the very first role that I'm going to get into with Marriott is at their W Hotel. It is a sales executive role. The W is one of their premier luxury hotels, really high end. So this is really going to be great, and you will be dealing with a nice clientele. All right. Now for this role, here is the actual job ID. It is full-time and it is fully remote, you guys. Okay. Now moving down into some of the specifics that you will be doing within this role, your main focus will be locating new business opportunities, right? Bringing in new sources of new accounts, identifying new target audiences and target customers you can go to try and get them on the Marriott board. And it might be businesses as an example, right? So you might have to go to businesses and say, hey, I know that your executives travel a lot. Where do they stay? We want to get you into Marriott. So here are some perks to make sure that you become a Marriott client and your executive stays at Marriott's all over the place, right? So that's the gist of what you will be doing. You will be working with other departments like the customer experience, customer relations department. You will be also intertwined in special projects and things of that nature. You'll also be partnering with the sales team because you will be on the sales team, right? So you'll be partnering with them to look at how you can get better business, and not just in your local market, but all around. All right. Now, the actual educational requirement that they have here is just having a high school diploma or a GED plus 4 years of experience in sales and marketing, guest services, a front desk, or a related profession or area. Okay. If you don't have the 4 years of experience, they are looking for a 2-year degree at an accredited university where you majored in business administration, marketing, hotel, and restaurant management, or a related major. If you don't have that, if you do have 2 years experience in sales and marketing at least, or a related profession, that is fine as well. So just to reiterate, you do need the high school diploma and 4 years of experience, or if you do have an associate's degree with no experience, you're fine and you can apply for the role. Now, it is great if you do have prior sales experience, if you do have prior group sales experience, and if you do have a 4-year college degree with previous experience in proactive lead generation and hospitality and sales discipline. Okay. Now, this is always a plus. You don't need it. What you need is the 4 years of experience or the associate's degree. You don't necessarily need this extra. This is just a plus if you do have it. All right. Now, moving down into some of the core things that you will be doing, and it's just going over pretty much basically what we went over, just being able to partner with U.S. account sales and really getting those new clients in the door. You'll also be partnering with the sales office to book group events within the group booking parameters. You'll be pulling through new business and achieving revenue goals. You'll be upselling products and services with the ability to bring in sales to closure. You'll also be engaging prospective selling of all of the facilities. So for an example, the spa, also the golf course, and any restaurant. So you'll be intertwined not in just hotel sales, but you'll also be intertwined in all of the services that they provide at the actual hotel. You'll be assisting with selling implementation and following through. You'll also be doing some project management, and you'll also be intertwined in the group sale promotions. Okay. And then moving down here, they do have other things that you will be doing, like coordinating and executing all site inspections. You'll also be partnering with account selling managers to develop creative aspects of site visits. You'll be tracking bookings and lead generations from site visits, so websites as well. You'll also have to understand a competitor's strengths and their weaknesses to differ the brand from the competition during the site visits. So being able to really speak to how Marriott Marriott is better than other hotel brands, okay? You'll also be reviewing potential new accounts or business opportunities by leveraging business intelligence that'll be provided by the sales and marketing planning and support team and third-party data sources. You'll also be utilizing internal lead referral tools to bring in new business so they don't just put you out to the wolves. You will definitely have ways of reviewing leads and being able to follow up with them saying, hey, yeah, I noticed you guys were looking for X, Y, and Z. Let me help you with that. All right. There is a vast operations of what you will be doing in this role, and that is why they do want you to have that experience and or have a degree so you can kind of jump in and move. Okay. And then down here, they do have some information about building successful relationships and some of the things you'll be doing regarding that, like building relationships with existing and new customer bases. You'll be partnering with the event management and operations and providing customer service. You'll also be gaining the understanding of the property's primary target customer and customer service expectations so that you know how to speak to it. Like, okay, what type of people come to this normal hotel? You know, what is their background? What do they do? That way I have more information. I know how to market to them, right? You'll also be partnering with the account leaders to pull through new business. So moving down into the actual pay for this actual position, for California applicants, the position is paying anywhere between $25.78 to $54.07 per hour. For Colorado applicants, the hourly wage for this position is $25.78 to $49.16. So it's really paying really well. If you're in New York, the pay will be anywhere between $31.20 to $54.07. If you're in Washington State, the salary ranges from $25.78 to $54.07. And you'll also accrue a certain amount of hours for every hour worked to be used towards PTO, vacation, holiday pay, and sick time. Now, they do offer a really great benefit package. You do get the comprehensive medical, dental, and vision coverage. You'll also be eligible for the healthcare flexible spending account, dependent care spending accounts, life insurance, disability insurance, accident insurance, adoption expense reimbursement, paid parental leave, educational assistance, 401k planning, the stock purchasing plan, which y'all know I love because you're getting a piece of the pie of the company when you do purchase some of the stock. You'll also get discounts at Marriott properties. You'll get commuter benefits, employee assistance plan, childcare discounts. I mean, they have a slew of discounts and benefits that you will get within this role. If you're interested in this role, you do have a prior sales background, definitely get over and apply for this role here. If you don't have the sales experience, don't fret. We are getting into other roles right now. The next role that I do have with Marriott is their customer service rep work from home role. Here is the actual job ID for this role. It is within their reservations department, and yes, it is fully remote work from home opportunity. Now, with this role, you do have to be within Florida and within Miami, Florida, and within 50 miles of their Marriott Customer Engagement Center, all right, which is located here. Now, the next start class for the remote work from home position is September the 25th, 2023. So this is perfect for anyone who needs a little bit of time before you start something new. If you're not looking for something right away, if you are looking for something entry level and you are in Florida. Now, if you do not fit those criteria, definitely stay tuned. I have other roles that I will be going over that may be a better fit for you. In addition to that, we will be going over entry level roles that do not require you to live in a certain place. So definitely make sure you stay tuned and view all of the roles, as one might be better than the other. Also, make sure you're subscribed to the channel by clicking that notification bell on and clicking all so that you can be notified each and every time I drop a new video with new roles. I would hate for you to miss out on a role that really fits really well with you, is lucrative and really pays what you're looking for, is really in the career path that you want to go, and it's fully work from home and you miss it just because you were not connected and a part of the tribe. So make sure, if you don't do anything else, that you subscribe so that you can be notified when I do release new videos. I do not want you guys to miss out on anything. All right. So getting back into this specific role, their training class will be from 1:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, it's not going to be that whole time. It's going to be between those time frames. morning. So keep that in mind. And this is a second shift role, meaning you're going to be working like a 3:30 until, 8 hours later, like 11 p.m. shift. Okay. It is going to be the second shift role. So if you're a person that likes to start work later, likes to sleep in, has stuff to do during the day, or you want to work a job in the morning and then have a second job that's work from home, this is a really, really great opportunity for anyone who's looking for that kind of work schedule and flexibility. Okay. So keep that in mind when applying for this role. Moving down into some of the specifics about what you're going to need for this specific role. It is a fully remote role, so you are expected to have a really great work from home environment, like a desk somewhere you can close a door and talk on the phone and it be quiet and you not have a whole bunch of noise or interruptions. They also want to make sure that you do have that hardwired internet and not a Wi-Fi box. You do need the internet that comes out of the wall, you guys. Okay, so keep that in mind. You will be eligible for their benefit package as well with the comprehensive salary. You'll get their comprehensive medical, dental, vision plans, a 401k, travel discounts, and a slew of other benefits with this role as well. Now, moving down into the job description and some of the information about what you will be doing. You'll be answering questions about the property's facilities, services, and room accommodations. You'll be handling incoming contacts or calls from a variety of Marriott brands and assisting customers with their booking needs or questions through preferred channels that include phone calls, email, and you'll also be doing some chat stuff. Now, with this role, it will identify guest reservation needs and follow sell techniques to maximize revenue. So what they mean by that is basically if somebody calls and says, I'm looking for a hotel in Cancun, I need something that's going to be nice, but it's not going to cost a whole lot, right? You might look and you say, I have a property here, and this is what the property is, and this is how much the property is per night, right? These are the rooms in a property. But what are you actually celebrating? These are sales techniques, right? Are you going for any reason? Is it somebody's birthday? Is it your anniversary? Those kind of things. And the person might say, oh yeah, well, I'm going for my birthday, or it's my first year anniversary, marriage anniversary, and me and my husband want to do something really nice and get out of the country. And you'll say, oh, well, you know what? I actually have a premier hotel that only accommodates couples, and it's really nice. It's really luxury. I really do think that you guys would like that one. That's what they mean. Okay. So keep that in mind when applying for this role. You will be doing those kinds of things, but they will train you on how to really probe, really listen, and then probe the customers as they call in. And then moving down, they just have some more information about Marriott, just making sure that you do follow all company policies and procedures. But if you're interested in this role and you're looking for something that's going to start a little later, you're okay with this being on the second shift, and you do live within that 50-mile radius in Miami, Florida, definitely get over and apply for this position here. All right. Now, moving on to my next role, these roles are going to be with Ehealth. Ehealth is a health insurance brokerage company. So you can go here. A lot of people go here and they'll find health insurance for themselves. All right. Now, moving on to the actual jobs that I have with Ehealth. This one is the Licensed Associate Benefit Advisor's role. This specific role is fully remote. Here is the actual job ID for this role. And getting down into some of the specifics and the qualifications for this role. Within this role, you'll be speaking with and helping Medicare beneficiaries navigate and purchase their Medicare plans if they're not going to go with original Medicare. Okay, that's the gist of this actual role. Now, keep this in mind. This is anybody who's looking for something that's a little more temporary. This role is a seasonal role and it will end on December the 8th. So keep that in mind when applying for this. If you're looking for something that you need a couple dollars really quickly, or you're trying to make more money or bring in more money for some reason, right? Christmas or a holiday, or to pay bills between now and the end of the year, this might be a phenomenal role for you. If not, definitely stay tuned. I have other roles that I'm going to go over that are not seasonal, but I thought I would bring this to you for anyone who is already in life insurance or insurance sales, and or if you're looking to get into insurance and insurance sales, it can be very lucrative, okay? Because even though this is a seasonal role, there are multiple licensed insurance agent roles roles out here, okay? So when you're a licensed insurance agent, you can work a lot of different places and you can actually help a lot of different people get the health insurance that they need. Some of the qualifications that they're looking for within this role is just having strong organizational, interpersonal, and communication skills. You must have an active resident state health insurance license. If you don't know what that is a license that every single state has that you have to undergo some type of training, and then you're able to do the actual licensing test to get licensed. And you do have to have a clean background in order to do it, because you will be selling to the everyday public. They want to make sure that you're going to be integritable. That is one of the reasons why as well you do have to have a license, because they want to be able to track everyone who's in this industry to make sure that everyone is integritable. What I will say is the licensing process does not take a long time. The training process does not take a long time, and you can do it all from home. So it is great to have. It is a bargaining chip. It is great to have as well on your resume, because it gives you leverage when you are in the insurance industry, because it does show that you do have some training and you are licensed, okay, and you're able to be licensed. All right, now this specific role, the available shifts you can work is anywhere between 6 a.m. in the morning all the way to 7 o'clock p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Monday through Friday, okay? You must also be available to work overtime, weekends, and holidays. You must have that high level of integrity. That is a must within this role, and you must also have that hardwired internet connection. And you also do have to have like a home office where, you know, you're free from any distractions, noises, things like that. They also want to make sure that you're comfortable maneuvering in desktop and PC applications like Microsoft Office, Word, those kinds of things. So the preferred qualifications or the plus qualifications, so if you have them, they're a plus, is having an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. If you do have previous sales or contact center experience, that's a plus. If you do have previous experience with CMS rules and regulations, which is the Center for Medicare Services, if you do have prior understanding of what Medicare rules and regulations are, that is a plus as well. If you're interested in this role, definitely get over and apply for this role. If this role just is not a great fit for you, we are getting into more roles now. I also want to point out, if you're looking for something that's more of like a side hustle where you can make a couple dollars from home and really eventually go into something full-time from home, definitely check out the description box below. I do have free training down there that you can take that will help you start and be able to generate income from home. So definitely check that out if you are looking for a side hustle, or even how you can actually start and thrive with a profitable online business. Then moving over into the next role that I do have with Ehealth, this specific role is the Commissions Operations Specialist role. This is a fully remote role. Here is the actual job ID for this role. And then getting down into some of the specifics about this role, you'll be performing daily reconciliations and applications of carrier commissions. You'll also be researching commission payment statements and system discrepancies and resolving them. You'll be initiating and tracking various commission tasks using a company's internal workflow tracking system. You'll also be in charge of identifying process and system improvements by collaborating with the internal eHealth teams and external carriers and partners. You'll be supporting department leaders on special projects and providing training to new team members as needed. Now, the qualifications for this role is having a bachelor's degree in business or finance or a related field, or having 2 years of experience in cash reconciliation, accounts receivables, and collections in an operational role. So if you worked in account receivables and you know how intaking and looking at systems and looking at accounts and how to reconcile them, right? If you do have collections experience, either one of those would work for this role. You just need to have 2 years for this role. If you do have a bachelor's degree, you don't necessarily need the actual experience, but if you don't have the bachelor's degree, you're going to need at least that 2 years of experience within accounts receivables, collections, or cash reconciliations. Now, if none of that fits with you, I have another role that's completely entry level that I'm going to go over next. So stay tuned for that. Now, getting down into some more of the qualifications for this role, they are looking for strong analytical and problem solving skills. you do have to be able to work in a fast-paced and mission-driven environment. You do have to be able to multitask really, really well, really understand and be able to work with team players and really having that really strong communication, being really personable, and also being able to maneuver within a PC really well, understanding Microsoft Office software like Excel and Word, being able to work independently while also working with teams as needed, and also having prior experience with data analytics, trending, and management reporting. If you do have prior experience in insurance or the health insurance industry, that is great, specifically in regards to payments or collections of commissions. And if you do have a working knowledge of Tableau or similar systems is preferred. Now, this role is paying a base salary annually of $48,000 up to $60,000 annually. It is fully remote, and you will also be eligible for all of those comprehensive benefits as well, like the medical, the dental, the vision, and the 401k, and all of those great things. All right. Now, getting back into the role, and definitely if you are interested, come over and apply. This specific role is the commissions operations specialist role, and you would just come and you would apply here. Now, getting into our very next role, this is with the company called Thrivent. They are a financial company that really helps regular everyday people get into the stock market and really be able to really update and up-level their financial plans. Okay. Now, the role that I had with them is the new business assistant life and health remote role. You can be sitting anywhere to apply for this role. Now, moving down into some of the specifics of what you will be doing. So this position is within their processing team. You'll be supporting the life and health insurance department, which is accountable for supporting and distributing of work to team members and providing support to their financial representatives. Some of the things that you will be doing is you'll be analyzing and assisting with work orders and emails to the appropriate working queue. You'll be routing and pending cases to the appropriate work queue. You'll also update and review pending transactions within their multiple processing and workflow systems. You'll be sorting and distributing incoming mail, including faxes and internal office mail. You'll be providing follow-up support for pending service transactions, which require excellent written and verbal communication skills. You'll also be retrieving, monitoring, and distributing transactions when appropriate. Okay, so this is pretty much a non-phone work from home job, completely entry level, you guys. So definitely hop on it if you're looking for something where you don't have to be on the phone. There is not really a whole lot of educational requirements, and you're okay with being able to just look at mail, route mail, things of that nature. Now, we are going to get into the requirements and qualifications for this role. This role is requiring a high school diploma. You do not need any years. It says 0 to 1 years of related experience. So you need absolutely no experience at all to walk in the doors and be able to perform this job. They are going to train you on what you need to do, and you would go from there. All right. They do want you to have general insurance and financial product knowledge. That is desired. It's a plus if you do understand insurance and understand some things about the insurance industry and financial products. If you do have basic keyboard and PC knowledge, that's great. Knowing how to maneuver in a PC, being able to type, those kinds of things. It does get down into just that they're an equal opportunity employer. And once again, this specific role is the new business assistant life and health remote role. It is completely work from home, completely entry level. So if you're interested in this role, definitely get over and apply for it. If none of these roles fit with you, your lifestyle, and where you want to go in your career, definitely make sure you're a part of the tribe by subscribing to the family, clicking that notification bell on and clicking all so you can be notified each and every time I drop new videos with new roles. Also, hit me up in the comments and let me know what you're looking for in your next remote role so I can get some roles to you. And if you are looking to either create a side hustle from home or create a profitable business from home, definitely check out the free training and resources down in the description. I'll also have the link to these job sites in the description, so make sure you check that out so you don't miss anything. Until next time, make sure you continue to thrive, make sure you become a part of the family, and make sure you continue to be great and continue on your career journey and your career goals. Until next time, I will see you soon. Bye.